How are we doing, future Joshua? And now we wait. Yes, we are working. Okay. Got the timer going. Okay, I think we're good. Hello, friends. Hello. I hope you've had a wonderful day today. I have actually got this set up. It's been a while since I've had a pre-stream save ready. Back in our shack in Sadanin. But I got this done while the internet wasn't working. So, hopefully, we should be, yeah. Back in our hoarder's paradise. I don't know at what point I'm going to start trying to stack stuff up here. Because for context, we filled up the storage in about 2 days. What started as, let's put a couple of flowers down to decorate it, has swiftly become, we just need to drop everything. So it is somewhat organised in my mind, but the last thing I remember us doing here in Morrowind, we met the sole remaining Dwemer, which was awesome. Honestly, I am still thinking about that. So everything's, we're technically now immune to every disease because we got the Corpus cure. Or because we still have Corpus, but the Dwemer dude took the bad bits, or I don't remember exactly. Long and the short of it is we are immune from all disease now, which makes the blight of cliff racers and other assorted creepy crawlies a whole lot easier. Before we do anything, we should heal and get some magic. Okie doke. We have also other that we can sell and that we can sell. That's the only reason we're still lugging them round. But I've dropped everything we can, so we have about 250 weight units for whatever loot we come across. What we're supposed to be doing, Caius, until now, every main mission has come from a chap called Caius, the always naked skooma fiend, who somehow is the head of the Blades here in Morrowind. Where are we going? It's quite hard to see when it's night time. I have also, off stream, I've cleared up our magic because we had so many spells, and I've now condensed them into I've called them like book of. So I think you can have 8 effects on one spell. So rather than have a copy of every single spell, and in some circumstances more than one, I have just put all of them in there, and then we can still use them to make a custom spell or an enchantment or something like that later down the road. But for right now, it means that we don't have like 50 spells. And we have night vision. Here we go. There we go, much better. Still nowhere near as good as it could be, but we are running a little low on funds right now. We have hundreds of thousands of septims worth of crazy expensive potions, but no one's got enough to buy them. We kind of overdid it. So where are we going right now? Oh yeah, so Divaith Fear, that wasn't the Dwemer. The Dwemer was Yagrum Bagon. But the dude in charge of that, like, wizard tower with all the infected people, that was Divaith Fear. I'm guessing it's not going to be the last we'll see of him, either of them. Fast Eddie. Yeah, no, I think this is it. Caius Casades was recalled to the Imperial City. He says he believes I am really the Nerevarine. He wants me to find the lost prophet. He's even gone, right? And he's still making us do fetch quests. And delivering them to Nabani Mesa. Nabani Mesa, who I think we have met already. I think that's one of the people, one of the informants, right? In, I want to say, Vivek City. I don't know. Shit. There's no... Oh, God, okay. I thought I was going to be really clever there. I'm pretty sure I've read her name out. But she is now, I think, in some kind of trouble. And we have to go find some secret code word message she's left for us. So that we can do the next batch of fetch quests. I don't know. But for right now, I'm pretty sure that's Vivek. I don't know. And hello, hello, hello. Hello, I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope everything has been exactly awesome. This does not look like the capital city, does it? Oh, yeah. Once again, the draw distance in this game has... like, we spawned in, where was it? Here. And I'm like, okay, well, we can't see anything. So, I mean, is it that way? Is it... Little did I know that I think there's something ridiculous, like 10 of these, I want to say, 7-story tall, gigantic towers, but you just flat out can't see them. No, we're not looking. We have to... I don't... See, I think... I'm pretty sure I wrote her name in the notes, but I went through and I deleted all the main quest stuff that we'd done. Sugar. Is there a way... No. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure we've met her. I might be completely barking up the wrong tree. We've met so many people. It honestly would not surprise me in the least if I was completely wrong about this. But something is telling me that we've met her. I think we're looking for the... It's either one of the saint somethings or it's the temple one. I don't remember. Surprise, surprise. I guess while we're here, what day are we on now? 221 days in. And the first time we came here, this woman was like, "Oh, help, my husband's gone missing. You'll know because he'll have his wedding ring." And lo and behold, that same stream we came across the husband in some kind of sewer or something, who had become some variety of ghoulish zombie, I don't know. And we disposed of the grotesque creature and retrieved the husband's ring, and we've just been carrying that around with us for what, we're on day 221. I reckon at least 200 days. Meanwhile, the woman's still like, "Has anyone seen my husband? Is he drunk somewhere? What is that?" Oh, it's a statue. That freaked me out. Jeez. Okay. Don't know who this is. Don't know. I think is High Fane. I don't know what that is. Is this the right one? I mean, it seems kind of temple-y. Faith, Lord. Yeah, I reckon this is the... We got people in robes. We got... Yeah, this is the temple. I think. So we're not actually looking to, like, join the temple or start that whole bunch of faction stuff. In the same way that we haven't done the Fighters Guild or the Thieves Guild or any of that jazz. Basically, we have been exclusively doing the main quest. And it's still... I don't know if we're halfway. I don't think we're halfway. I think, though, I don't know if I'm going to explain this right. I think the pace at which we start doing things will continue to increase as we play longer and longer and longer. Because things like unlocking... Hall of Justice, that's what we're looking for. Stuff like unlocking more ways of fast travelling. You could, like, literally making spells that mean you can fly and shit. That will make the moment-to-moment stuff. I don't think... What did the thing say? Parting orders are to go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice, where Mera Milo will tell me how to get the lost prophecies. Oh yeah, no, hang on, I read this wrong. Nabani Mesa, that's the wise woman back at the, I want to say, the Ursulaku camp, where the Ashlanders are. Mera Milo, she was definitely one of the informants. Let's do a search for... Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Right, I think I wrote down something else on the Joshua version of the notes. Find private quarters where she'll leave a note under the code word Amaya. Okay. So we need to find her private... this feels like it could be very creepy. track down her private quarters. Where would that be? Barracks, maybe? But she wasn't a guard or something. Don't know what all these things are. Balin, nope. Have you seen? No. Someone in particular, yes. No. I don't know if we need to maybe speak to somebody. Officer of the Watch. Barracks. I mean, barracks and private quarters, I don't know. Maybe we'll find something. Although I think this is literally just like... Do you know any... hang on. What one are we in? Hall of Wisdom is... Oh, I think we went into... Did we go into the wrong one? I don't know.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
The Hall of Wisdom and Justice. So both. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call these private quarters. So I think I might be looking for something different. That's Hall of Justice. Hall of Justice, okay. Temple. Barracks. Okay, so I'm going to say not the barracks. Would it be like the sewers? That's probably not where someone's private quarters would be, I would assume. I mean, it looks like someone's got their private quarters down here. Honestly, it looks pretty chill. It was somewhere like this that we found that dude's husband, that lady's husband, even. I think in like the foreign quarter, maybe. I don't know. What about this dude? I mean, no one... Her name starts with an M, so... Someone in particular is a very... see, I thought that would then open a thing where you could choose from a list of the people that the person knows. Because you can ask... I don't know where the people have gone. We could ask, like... The topic would be the person's name. So... It's not like those things are hidden under... First you go... Like a branching thing. If you want to ask about someone in particular, then you ask about them by name. Someone in particular, it doesn't really do much. We're now doing loops, aren't we? I mean, we've checked this bit, right? So let's, did we try here? Hall of Just. Oh, I think that's where we went in. Okay, so maybe what we're looking for is part of this bit. I don't know. This is giving more like palace vibe. Oh, that was a good guess. Palace Shrine. 100 gold. Fuck no. 100 gold. I don't think so. Looks like that's a doorway. That also looks like maybe somewhere we could swim. What's this palace? Okay, yeah, so we are looking for the Hall of Wisdom. I don't know why it says here the Hall of Wisdom and Justice, as in it's a single hall themed around, I mean, could it be the floating thing? Feels like that could be something. Strange flying rock in the sky. Right, we are looking for this one. Now we have to hope that it lasts long enough. Otherwise we're going to take a big old tumble. Perfect. Hall of Processing. Nope, that is not what we're looking for. Oh. Ouch, there go the kneecaps. But yeah, we are looking for the Hall of Wisdom, not the Hall of Justice. Ah, okay. Don't suppose you know. Hall of Wisdom. No. Well, at least we're going into the right tower now. Right. Do any of these people... Who are all these people? Oh, hang on. That's the... Oh my god, that's the husband. Because the ring is called Danar's ring. A skooma addict, that one. His wife works all the time in the hall, and he takes the money and spends it all on the skooma. He and his... Shit, maybe it was in here rather than in... I thought it was in the foreign quarter. I don't know. Shit, I was going to search for it. What was her name? Doesn't say. Wonderful. Moroni Uvulas. In St. Olms. Okay, so we're not in the same... Yeah, I almost feel like she can carry on hoping. That feels a bit mean, but Our character is rationalizing it. Okay. So, anyone here? I think maybe this is where we spoke to her the first time. Because I think she was some kind of scholar. Yeah, I remember looking at all of those. Okay. So maybe someone here is going to know... What about you, Velms? I don't suppose you know anything about... He also knows about the skooma addict. Crumbs, this guy knows so much. Here we go, Mayra Milo. She works here in the library. If she's not here right now, you might find her in her private quarters. Ooh, her door is across from the canon offices. Interesting. Across the hall. Is this the hall? Let me read that again. Her door is across from the... Okay, so I guess we're looking for the canon offices, and then it's opposite that. Oh, and apparently we have a break right now. Oh my god, I look so much better after having a shave. Oh. Okay, and we're back. Yeah, so we are looking for the canon offices, and then it's going to be across from wherever that might be. I don't know if that's a door in here, or... Don't know which one we came in from. Oh, here we... Canon quarters, isn't it? We're looking for the canon offices. Oh, Milo's quarter. Oh, it's locked. Darn. So we could try finding the key. We could lockpick it. We could magic it open. That's probably the best bet. I mean, unless anyone here knows puzzle canal. Fancy. I don't suppose you... Here we go. Oh no, that's the same. No. Why do they keep calling us scum? That is so rude. They've literally never met us before. And we look pretty damn fancy right now. We're not strolling around with our dinosaur skull helmet, because sadly this one is way better. We've got symmetrical shoulders now, so we don't look completely lopsided. So, hush, thank you, good sir. Right, I don't think there's anyone... I love the sneaking animation. It's very wobbly. I don't know why I did that. You couldn't just see me do that. Do my, I don't know, octopus impression. Right. So we are... Yeah, I don't think that... I think we should probably be quiet. if we sneak in. Which one? I think it's this one. Now we should be golden because this goes up to level 50 locks. Did we get seen? No. Okay. Maybe don't rob the place. So... Oh, note to Amaya. Isn't that the code? Under the code word Amaya. Okay. Let's see what this says then. Oh yeah, I think this is specifically to us. Amaya, sorry I missed you. I had to run some old documents over to the Inquisitor at the Ministry of Truth, and I'm likely to be tied up there for a while. Why don't you meet me there as soon as you can? Then we can leave together as soon as I'm done. And Amaya, don't forget to bring me the 2 divine Oh, I see, so that she can teleport out of there. Or if you use them, buy a couple of new ones for me. I think I'm going to need them soon. Janand Morlany at the Mages Guild keeps them in stock. Alvala Saram is the guard at the entrance. Okay. And some levitate. Why do we need levitate potions? Mysterious. The Ministry of Truth. Okay, so where are we going to find the Ministry of Truth? There's nothing else here, is there? Actually, going for a snooze is probably a good idea, because we'll regain our magicka. If the game's giving us levitate potions, you wake, you hear something, and sense the presence of another nearby. That's not good. Oh, hello, amigo. Hello, half-naked individual that was watching us sleep. That's totally not creepy. Alrighty then. We do need to rest again though, because predictably that that interrupted our REM cycle. Okie doke. So the was it the something of the Ministry of Truth, right? Very mysterious. That sounds very dystopian. Very dystopian. Who was the person that knew where everything was? The Ministry of Truth. Here we go. The Ministry of Truth was hollowed out to provide a prison and re-education. Or maybe it's the floating bit. Oh, that's freaky. So the prison is literally a floating rock. Oh, that's freaky. I mean, good thinking though. If you have a spell to make a floating rock, and you need somewhere to put a prison, and you can also hollow it out. I mean, there is the fact that there are spells, potions, and scrolls that can make people immune to fall damage, or float, or literally fly. So maybe it's not perfect. How did we get in? Is it there, that one? I do need to as well. I do need to... I mean... Okay. So, the last 2 night streams have not been great. I haven't really gotten into what we were playing, and my brain was not being super cooperative. And we streamed, but I mean, last night I think we didn't even hit an hour, which is not great. I don't really know why. If I'm trying to like psychoanalyze it. At least we're outside in the fresh air. Why is it nighttime again? I thought we waited until it was... And I had a very lovely message today. And it was very much appreciated. Is that free stuff? Oh no, it's just flowers. Which was Shrine to Stop the Moon. What? Hang on. I gotta Google this. Shrine to Stop the Moon. What does that do? Oh, I'm gonna have to... Shrine to... Oh, okay. That's something to do with the temple quest line, I think. Yeah. Okay. Don't get distracted. We are back. I thought Shrine to Stop the Moon, like, I would not put it past the game to pull some kind of... I mean, I know they did it in Sky. For anyone that hasn't played, what DLC is it? First Skyrim reference of the night. I think the Dawnguard one, the vampire/vampire hunter DLC. I think, from what I remember, the Volkihar vampire clan, they're trying to get this fancy, like, ancient bow that, pretty high fantasy, can fire arrows at the sun and turn the sun into the moon or something. Basically, so that if you're a vampire, you can go out, like, the sun can't burn you if it's the moon instead, I guess. I thought it was maybe good. I don't know. It makes the nighttime... It makes the next 24-hour cycle just only be nighttime so you can sneak better. I don't know. So, something like that. In which case, we are not going the right way. What are we looking for? The Ministry of Truth. Oh, yeah, hang on. That's the, I reckon that's the big floating asteroid thing. So let's wait until daytime. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, what a place for a dystopian prison. I mean, it's also a bit of a dick move if the one, like, floating air... That will be such a tourist attraction in our world. That would be monetized in a second. There's no way that we'd go, oh yeah, turn it into some kind of rehabilitation zone. No, sell that to a conglomerate. Find a way to charge people a subscription. I do think we need to go up there, though. And I know we checked this earlier tonight, but I think we only checked that bottom one. We didn't go all the way up here, which I don't know if our spell is going to let us. I'm not trying to upskirt our character right now. Pretty sure that wouldn't be a very nice sight anyway. Right, this should be... Oh, Ministry of Truth, Hall of Processing. What? I'm looking for the Ministry of Truth, but I don't want to break in. Is there not like a visitor entrance?
Speak, traveler.
Oh, hang on. Isn't that the... I'm to tell the guard at the entrance, Alvela Saram. Okay, she'll let us in. Rocking the crimson waistcloth. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we are. We are. I mean, at least in this, it's part of a whole outfit, and it's not just a random skirt. And we have... I don't know if you can see them. You can see it on this one slightly. We have boots. We aren't rocking the foot fetish look, which is a good thing. No pilgrims. You're not here to visit anyone, are you? Yes, we are. Yeah, we don't want to join... Don't know what that is either. Mira said you would come. I'll say you subdued me with magic and stole my key. It opens all 3 exterior doors. The upper back door is best. You'll need... Oh, crumbs. You'll need other keys for other doors inside. Search for the keys in desks. No one carries them while on duty. So are we... Oh, Jesus. So are we doing a prison break? Because that's not what we signed up for. Hang on, I'm going to have to write this. I'm going to have to write this down. Right. Key opens all doors. All exterior doors. Find more keys in desks. Mara is in prison keep. That's going to be the area. In the cell on the far right. Okay. So we need these scrolls because otherwise I feel like we're going to bust in there and the plan is to use them to teleport out. If we bust in and then don't have them, we're not going to be going anywhere. Some of us are sympathetic to the dissident priests, But kill an okay, so again we have to not go killing anyone. Not that we really would. So we are probably going to have to sneak. Ooh, I know what we can do. We made, yeah, that's invisibility. One of them's invisibility, one of them's chameleon. Chameleon, you can interact with stuff. Invisibility, you're completely invisible, but as soon as you press something or interact with something or anything like that, you become not invisible. Okay, so that's for, okay, hence sneaky minute. I guess then we'll go sneaky minute. And what? Did she? I'm pretty sure that she said something like, use the top door. Hall of processing. I think she said use this one. Hall of processing. I don't know. Definitely think it's a good idea to save though. It's probably gonna go wrong. Prison Break. There we go. Prison Break I watched the first season of. And then I started the second season and I was like, yeah, no, I can already see what... They're just going to be doing this over and over for like 7 more seasons. I'm not invested enough. Okay. Well, this is spooky, but at least it does kind of look like we're inside a big asteroid. Ooh, crumbs. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, they're coming right over here. Shit. Nope. No, you don't. Who's that? Is that a guard? This character... Yeah, in combat with us. Oh, crumbs. Okay. Okay, so we cannot be spotted. Oh, hang on, 40 seconds, so let me swap that over. Okay, we should be back. Okie doke. Right, where were we? So hang on. Let me check that I had. Do we have? Oh yeah, we have. Okay, perfect. In that case, let's go. See what would be really good. Oh, hang on, they're right next to each other. That is perfect. But yeah, thank you very much for that very kind message earlier. That was very much appreciated. I'm hoping that the last couple days. Ooh, prison keep. That's where we're going, I think. Why can't we open it? Are we going to have to do this with a spell? I know that we basically... Oh yeah, here we go. We have to do it like we're hitting it. Is that gonna... I don't know if we're supposed to go for... It's not doing anything, is it? What about... Yeah, that's what we're using, right? A probe, which makes me seem like a creepy alien. Why is this not working? Is it just that we have not got a single level in lockpicking? Are we close enough? Are we too close? I don't know what we're doing wrong here. Yeah. Well, that was a complete letdown. Isn't that easier? Oh, shit. Who's this? Doldra Saren. Guards intruder, you will suffer greatly. Oh, geez. Yes, there's quite a few here. Hello, friends. Oh. Favas. Prison guard's desk. Ooh. That one? I don't know. Oh, sugar. No, we're invisible again. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. I am very lost. I vote not that way. It did. Oh no, it did say it was the prison keep, right? Let me hang on. Where's my notes? In prison keep. Ugh. Okay. Morrowind. Why can't I lockpick? let's check that. So, yeah, use is 25. I don't know why that wasn't working then. Maybe because we're not good enough? I don't know. Oh, it's unlocked now. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, there was a dude there. Right, unfortunately, we have no magicka, so we can't do the invisibility again. And we can't rest because there's enemies nearby. What's our move here? I know we have... That's probably going to be enough for like 2 invisibilities. No more than that. So we can't... Yeah. I reckon that's going to be 1 invisibility per potion. Okay, it's the cell on the right. Apparently. Although, again, we're then going to have to do some kind of lock picking, I assume. And we can't see a bloody thing. Oh, we're being wolf whistled. Shit, we've been rumbled. Holding cells. This one.
Can you ask your question quickly?
Nope. You are not the person we're here to bust out. Very cozy cell, though. I mean, you literally have your own room. And, oh my gosh, we can rest here. Brilliant. Thank you, Frizzcav. I appreciate it. What we'll do? We'll do that one. And then we should be good. I mean, they know that we're here somewhere, but we just keep casting invisibility. Let's try this one.
Is there something I can do for you?
Here we go. Well, look who it is. Do you have... no, hello. No, thank you for busting us out. Do you have the Divine Intervention scrolls? Yes, we do. I'll need 1 Divine Intervention scroll myself for my escape plan. Getting out will be a lot faster and safer for you if you have one. But if you haven't got one for yourself, maybe you can find some other way out. Now, listen, here's my plan. Okay. I'll meet you at the secret dissident priest's monastery at Holamayan. Okay. Meet at secret monastery. Where's Holamayan? We have not come across that place. And we can't ask Caius. Caius has gone back to the Imperial City. Okay. For safety, we'll travel separately. Oh, there's more. When you get out... Oh, crumbs, I just... Morrowind notes again. Look for Blatter on the east dock. Not the easy docks, the east docks of Ebonheart. Ooh, that's somewhere we haven't been. I don't think. She'll take us there by boat. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go on a little sea trip. I get super seasick. Not a fan of boats. I think all this info we've got when we spoke to her originally, when she was an informant, now it's a bit redundant. Holomayan is a secret monastery. Ooh. Beneath the surface of a remote island. Ooh. A magical shield which only opens at dawn and dusk. Ooh. Super cool. Does seem a little like an evil lair, but okay. So is she going to use the scroll? Or... I mean, you're free. You're welcome. No, I guess not. Well, we'll use the scroll. Even though I'm pretty sure we have that spell. Okie doke. Where's this plopped us? Oh, we're in Ebonheart. Ooh. So Ebonheart is familiar to me. I think maybe it's mentioned in some books or something. But the main thing is that in Elder Scrolls Online, which I haven't played, when it came out, I was so excited by the trailers. It was at the time when I was like, Skyrim was my comfort game. So it's when I was doing like the 1,000-hour playthroughs. So I was super hyped, and then I found out, oh, hang on, it's going to be like World of Warcraft, and you need to pay every month, and I'm completely broke and have no money. So I never played it. I know that now, what, like 10 years later, there's like, you can play it for free. They now have like a battle pass, all that bullshit. So it's still monetized, but there is so much content in it now. And in that game, all the races are, I think it's a prequel. It's like thousands of years before. And it's sort of like there's a world war going on, and they're split. I think it's the Ordinary Dominion, which I think is the High Elves, the Wood Elves, and the Khajiit, I think. There's the Daggerfall Covenant, which is the Bretons, the Red Guards, and the Orcs, I want to say. And then the Ebonheart Pact, which I think is the Nords, the Skyrim people. The Argonians, the Lizard people, and the Dark Elves. I might be wrong. But yeah, so Ebonheart, I know the name. Don't know anything about it. Ad time. Apparently we're having an ad time. Ooh. Ooh, I gotta talk about this. Deep Silver, so why are they emailing me? Deep Silver, is that the Dead Island 2 devs? Is that why I'm on their list? Oh, and Kingdom Come Deliverance. Okay. Okay, apparently ad time is over. So there's, I think it's happening right now. I had an email earlier from Deep Silver, which is a game publisher. And I was trying to think during the ad what games they've done, like how I'm on their list. I thought it was just Dead Island 2. But I looked it up and it is also Saints Row I've never played, but it's Dead Island and Kingdom Come Deliverance, which I have absolutely played. And that I was super into when it came out. I got all the DLCs and everything. So I would definitely be on their email list. I did not know, though, that they also published the Metro games. I want to say Metro 2033, and then Metro Last Light, and then Metro Exodus, which I haven't played. That's the most well-known because it's the most recent. But they are... I thought it was sort of done. I don't know the story, what happens in Metro Exodus, but I figured it was probably the end. But they are teasing their new game, the new Metro game. They're all on Game Pass, or at least Metro Exodus is. So I could play that. But I think, because I played the first and second game all the way through, loved it. But I haven't replayed them. So it's been like 5 years, probably, easily. So I always said it went on my list as, okay, well, one day we'll play the first and the second Metro, and then we'll play Metro Exodus. Now they're doing a fourth game as well. So I think that's defo moved up a spot or two on my mental list. But yeah, so I will probably see that tomorrow then. For anyone that doesn't know what the Metro games are, think Fallout, right? So like post-nuclear apocalypse, but instead of people surviving in underground vaults, people survived in underground metro stations. And it's, oh my gosh. I mean, I played them 5 years ago, and I played the remastered version. And they're very janky. They're nowhere near as polished as a Fallout game or something like that. But bloody hell, they're good.
Wealth beyond me.
Absolutely awesome games. And the story, there's like a kind of alien element to it. I won't say anything more than that, but it's definitely not just like you fighting other people in radioactive tunnels. You go onto the surface with your gas mask, and there are things there. But those games were awesome. Awesome. Really good, like, improvised firearms. I don't know if that's what you'd call them. Sort of like, if anyone's played Fallout 76, one thing that I really liked about that game was the very first, like, tier of weapons was, I can't remember what they were called, but it was like wooden. So you'd have like a bit of pipe, like duct tape to a plank of wood with like an air canister or something. And they were very improvised looking. And then quickly got outclassed by actual weapons, but super cool. Well, in Metro, they're all like that. They all look cobbled together and kind of DIY. It's really cool. And what's really cool is the factions in that game. They're not anything really weird. Like, I love the weird, wacky, zany element that's in a lot of the Fallout games. But Metro is more like horror leaning. And played entirely seriously. So like the factions that there are, there's the Rangers, which is who you end up being a member of, who are the tough dudes that they go in between the stations to carry supplies or whatever else. And then the other it's the stations, and then like super far left and super far right. Excuse me. So there's like future Nazis and future communists that have had two very opposite ideological ways of rebuilding. But oh my gosh, some of the horror elements in that, especially when you go up onto the surface, it quickly becomes like, for anyone that's played Call of Duty 4, the mission that's in is Ukraine, is it Chernobyl? Is it Chernobyl or Pripyat? Oh yeah, it's Pripyat. But it's like part of the Chernobyl zone, and everything's kind of abandoned and really eerie. It's like, oh my gosh, those games are so good. So if they are announcing a Metro 4, I would seriously consider streaming those games. I never know what I'm going to enjoy. I don't pick the game that I stream based on what's popular or what's got like a surge of viewers or anything like that. I do it entirely based on what I'm feeling. Most of the time that works. Sometimes, like the last couple of days, I get it wrong. And my brain is not vibing with what I'm trying to get it to do. But I don't have it written anywhere, but I have an internal list of games that I like to stream. Some of them are like Skyrim. It's my all-time favourite game. I have 2,500 hours in it, but I haven't played it for, I don't know, 7 years. So I would love to re-experience it and share my love for that game. Then there's games that I haven't played that I think would be really cool to play on stream. Horror games that I can only play when I'm streaming. Or something like Mass Effect, which has always been on my list of game series that I'd love to try. But for whatever reason, I put it off and put it off. I don't know where we're supposed to go. None of these places look like docks, do they? Why are we here? We're looking for the dock, my dude. I don't suppose you can help us. That's literally all we're here for.
Do you need something?
Thing is, that like Morrowind, it is so long. I don't. Oh, this is not. Oh, we're outside. We're not halfway through. We're probably not even a quarter of the way through this. Grand Council Chambers. So the list is kind of growing way longer than we can finish games off. The good thing, I suppose, about the Metro games is, at least in the first one and the second one, I haven't played Exodus. I think Exodus is more open world. But the first two, it's sort of like the way it was in Dishonored, for anyone that's played Dishonored, where it's set levels with like set objectives or whatever. Go from this place to that place. Escort this person from here to there and deal with that person, whatever it might be. And then you load into it, and then it's an open world and you can approach it however you want to. But it's not like this where the entire thing is you can go anywhere at any point. I don't think, from what I remember. So it is a bit more scripted than Fallout. I mean, you're not joining, like, you're there's currency and vendors and stuff, so there are upgrades, but there's not, like, perk trees or companion bonuses or anything like that. But there is quite a lot of those, like, simulation. The cool things when we haven't played it for a long time now, but the stuff that made me feel really immersed in Red Dead 2. We are so lost right now. I want the exit. That's all I want. I don't want to join anyone. I want to... How do we leave? See us here again? Who are you? Duke of Ebonheart and Vardenfell. I mean, nope. Duke. Hang on, so what does that mean that he's Duke? He was talking to us like he knows us. I don't remember speaking to him. Okay. We should be back. Sorry, I went to have my my nighttime brain pills and thought, oh yeah, let me just have a look at Metro 2033, and then I'm already going down a rabbit hole. We're just looking for the docks. That's all we're looking for here. None of this looks like... Not looking for no grand temple. Yeah, no, we don't want to go up, do we? We want to go... Feels like down to the ground is where we want to go. Because the dock is probably on the ground floor, I would assume. Home of Castle Ebonheart, the Duke that counts... Oh, crumbs. What are we looking for? No. This one? Nope. I'm not looking for a balcony. I'm looking for, like, the main door in and out. This one, maybe? Oh, here we go. This looks more like what we're looking for.
You want something, friend?
Jonas Maximus. Jonas Maximus. That's a... And you're a fan of Gladiator by some chance? I mean, we haven't seen that armor before. It's golden rather than silver. Yeah, yeah, all these people, they have silver. So I don't know if he's... What's this about the Dark Brotherhood? Oh, shit. Hang on. Let me open... So we got attacked by the Dark Brotherhood way back at the start of the game. Speak to Apelles in Ebonheart about being attacked by Dark Brotherhood. That looks like Apelles to me. I am he. Well, I mean, yeah, we're here. Speaking to the dude, we might as well... I don't necessarily want to start a Dark Brotherhood questline, but perhaps you have been attacked. That's bad business. I don't know who it is that wants you dead, and I don't want to know. Dark Brotherhood activity here on Vardenfell has almost been unheard of, but I know they have a large contingent back on the mainland. Okay, so you don't know. Is the answer to that question. Yes, in Mournhold itself, actually. Can we get to the mainland? Ooh. Oh, it's a separate map. Ooh. Oh, hang on. This is a DLC. Tribunal. Yeah, if that's DLC, we don't want to do that yet. Yeah, crumbs. Okay, so this is it was the first DLC for Morrowind. Yeah, I don't want to do that now then. I mean, I guess it's good that we've reported, like, hey, the Dark Brotherhood are out here killing folks. Unsurprisingly. But, yeah, we don't want to do that. I will add it to the list here, though. Attack by Dark Brotherhood. Speak to Asine Rain. I was auto-corrected it to Science Rain. Asien. For transport to Mournhold. DLC don't do yet. Okay. I did not know that that was... I mean, I guess... Not to go straight back to Skyrim. I guess that's how they started the Dragonborn DLC, I want to say. When you get attacked by cultists. So, yeah, I guess that's not actually too out of the ordinary. Hawk Moth. There was some... Not to get the notes back again. There was something about Hawk Moth. I think. No, apparently not. We've heard people talk about it. Oh, that sounded like a cliff racer. Okay, so I think we're now in the right... We're not inside this castle complex, which is good. Ooh. Oh no, that's where we've been. So we are looking for the docks. That's what we're looking for. What? A merchant. Okay. Castle Ebonheart. With the Skyrim mission. What? In an outer court. Oh, that's... Is that like the embassy? Something like that. You wouldn't mind a little advice. Come on then, let's hear it. The Legion... Oh, that's how we... I thought I thought I heard Hawkmoth mentioned. So again, that's... do we want to do... Hang on. So these people, I think, will all be... I don't know if there's going to be any quests. Or it might just be a cool thing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that there's any... I don't know. There's a lot of topics we can talk to that person about. Jesus. Christ, look at all of these. That's mad. This person is very smart. Who needs Google when you've got Bedraflod, the Nord embassy worker? Specific player. Oh yeah, we've done that. Yeah, so the Imperial Legion is yet another faction that at some point we'll get to, and we'll do some quests. But for now, we're just doing the main quest. I know we could maybe do the factions if we were looking for some gold, some loot, some dungeons, some levels probably. I don't know. I know though that as soon as I start, I am going to be completely just doing the factions. And I'll get lost in the character, because there isn't so much like individual character drama or character writing or anything in the main quest. It's basically all just fetch quests, which is kind of sucky. Let's go. Everyone wants to give us advice. Honestly, we're good. Jocelyn. Nope. What do we have down in the murder basement? Or is it just a brewery? Yeah, it's just a brewery. Right. No, out the way, good sir. God, it's nearly bloody night time again, and we're still looking for the friggin' docks. Oh my goodness, can we not just listen for, like, the sound of the water and ships?
Small fork on outside, or is it inside?
Okay, so there's, I think that's because the two neighbours geographically of the Dark Elves land, I think it's Skyrim, which is the Nords, and, oh shit, what's the land of the Argonians called? Why can't I think of it? It's not Argonia. Elsewhere is the Khajiit.
What do you ask of me?
Oh my god, my brain is not working right now. Is it something marsh? Black marsh? Something like that. Yeah, I think they are the two neighbours. So it makes sense that they're the ones that have what is, I assume, like an embassy. This, again, feel like I'm going the right way. We're going down and away, And I can hear water now, which is good.
Your actions show promise. What do you want?
I'm listening.
East Empire Trading Company, no thank you. Unless we're going to rob the warehouse. Okay, I reckon that's the docks down there. This, I assume, is maybe the way out. Even though I don't know that there's anywhere south that we can really go from here. Like, based on this, south from here is just the ocean. Okay, well, I spy ships and I spy the sea. So, ooh, Blatter. Why do I think it was her? We will wait until it's daylight, though. I don't know why when I was looking up Metro 2033, because I was like, well, I think the remasters came out in like 2015, something like that. So I think that would have been for Xbox One. So, I mean, you know, compared to the Oblivion remaster that came out last year, built for this gen of consoles, that looks insanely good. Obviously, it's an improvement, but it's not a huge improvement in that way. It's better, but it's like Dark Souls remastered. It doesn't change much. It just makes it run better. And the first one came out originally in 2010, which I don't know what... I quite enjoyed this when I looked this up for Morrowind. What games came out in 2010? I would guess at this point, I would say it's maybe... Would it be Assassin's Creed 3? Or is it maybe a smidge before? Maybe like Assassin's Creed Revelations? Or Brotherhood? I don't know. That's probably the only new game I played in that year. I don't know. Mass Effect 2. Oh, Mass Effect. We were talking about that earlier. That I actually uninstalled to install Dead Space, which I'm thinking about playing on stream tomorrow for the first time. Basically the first time. But Mass Effect, I would love to play those games. I know I would struggle so much with... because it's all about decisions and consequences and stuff. I would obsess over the decision making, and sort of like the Walking Dead game, which we are technically still playing. I just haven't played it for a couple of months now. And it's really good. It's really fun and really enjoyable. But my brain just obsesses over like making sure we're doing the right choices. Red Dead Redemption, number 1. Well, I didn't play that at the time. I didn't play that until maybe 6 years later. But that's pretty good. I don't think that's had any like updates or anything. So that's pretty good. Although that can now be run on a mobile phone. Halo Reach. Okay. Halo Reach I did play on release after about 3 months, because then it was like 30 quid rather than... Well, no, then it would have been... A new game would have been about maybe 39.99. So I probably waited until it was like 25 or under. But probably that year or the next. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Okay. So even the Fallout New Vegas, really? Amnesia the Dark Descent. I am yet to play Amnesia. New Vegas. Did not know that yet. 2010. Bloody hell, well, I played New Vegas, and that's not been updated or remastered or anything. I played that all the way through. I tried to get into it a couple of times over the years, but I got really into it and did the whole thing and all the DLCs during COVID. That's one of the things I did. And it was janky and it showed its age, but it was still very good. So maybe I'm catastrophizing. But we're playing a game from 2002, and this is completely vanilla. And yes, it's janky, and yes, it has its moments of terribleness, but it's also really rewarding and really fun, and it's like a brand new Elder Scrolls game for me, and I'm super enjoying it. So, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't let that put me off. On the plus side as well, I'm pretty sure I looked it up when I was having my tablets, and at the time it had one person streaming it and something like 5 viewers. So if I was thinking like, because in my time on Reddit, I've looked at a lot of like answers and stuff related to console streaming. And as a result, I now get suggestions from like Twitch, startup, subreddits, all that jazz. Basically, mostly it's just people self-promoting their own channel, which is a little bit annoying. But there's a lot of other like really good discussions and stuff that are cool. And people seem to be in my scrolling while I'm like waiting for the kettle to boil or something. As far as I know, streamer people seem to be of two minds. It's either good to play a game that has a shitload, like thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers, or one that is the complete opposite. It's like super unpopular, so that you're the only person playing it, or there's like you and maybe another channel or two. So you're going after the numbers from the popularity, but then you're going to get lost in the thousands of other people streaming it. Or you go for a super unpopular game, but be popular in that small niche. I don't know which is better. I don't really do either. I play what I want to, not what I think is gonna... whatever. But if I was thinking that, and if I was going, oh, we'll go for like an unpopular game, I guess that would be a good choice. Ah, no, we're not looking for a boat ride. I think it was this person, right? Oh. Here we go. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How's it going? How's life out here on the water? Very nice day. Yes, I'm Blatter Heteria. Do I know you? Yes. Yeah, that's the code, isn't it? Yes, you do know us. We know Mira? Is that a name? Right, you're Joshua. My friend said you might want to go fishing. That's the code word. Yes, we want to go fishing. Take us to the super secret base, wherever it is. The evil lair that's totally not gonna be an evil lair. I know a fine place. Excellent fishing. My friend Mira Milo says it's her favourite fishing spot. You ready to go? Sure, I guess so. Good, I'm ready to take you to Hollow anytime you're ready to travel. And I'll be here to offer that service anytime you need it. Okay, well, let's get going then. Do we have to hop on here, maybe? How do we set sail? Anchors away. No? Do we have to say, yeah, we want to go fishing? That is my perspective as well. I think I've left basically what you've said as a comment on a couple of people's thing before. They've said stuff like, oh, I really can't decide, should I play this or this? This has 10,000 average viewers. This has 12,000. And I left a comment that it got a lot of positivity. And not suiting last week or the week before, maybe, I can't remember. And I said, like, you should play what you want to play, because when I'm, like, browsing through Twitch or YouTube and I'm watching someone play something, they don't have to be an expert. Like, it can be their first playthrough, but they have to be into it, right? And I don't mean, like, they have to think it's a great game and they have to be singing its praises. I don't mean that. They just have to be, like... I think you can tell someone that's playing a game because they want to see what it's like, they're curious about the story, they're interested in the vibe, whatever it might be, versus someone that's literally gone onto the Twitch homepage and gone browse by average viewers and then picked, like, the top thing, which is usually like a free-to-play thing. Yeah. Then we got Minecraft is usually in the top 3 right now. I think it's what's that, 6th, 7th, 8th. Dead by Daylight's 9th. Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, Fortnite. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to catch me playing those. Did love Dead by Daylight. But I'm not... I mean, there's been times where we've been... Especially in Morrowind, there's been times where we have been the only person streaming it. But that's not usually the case. There's usually a handful of other people.
Good afternoon.
And that's completely fine, because I'm not like... If I'm playing Morrowind, it's because I want to play Morrowind. And I'm not going to not play it because there's 5 other people streaming it right now. You know? If I'm in the mood for something spooky, if I'm in the mood for a good old-fashioned scary time, I'm not going to go, oh, actually, no, let's go Crusader Kings, because right now there's only 2 other people streaming it, and they're both, like, French. So anyone that only speaks English would have to what? Like, I don't know. If I started doing that, it would just suck the fun right out of streaming, I think. And I'd then the over-analytical part of my brain would start kicking in and start comparing, like, this one got, this stream got 10% more viewers than that stream. Is that because of the game? Is that because of the colour of my lighting? Is that, like... that, it would just suck all of the enjoyment out for me. And if I'm not I can enjoy myself playing a bad game. I enjoyed myself when we've played Avatar, which I've been super critical about. Blair Witch, I was pretty critical. A lot of stuff we've played. Skull and Bones, it almost got fun kind of ripping into it. But I was engaged, like I had feelings that I was talking through. If I was playing something that I had no interest in, I didn't like it, I didn't dislike it, I was just like, right, this has, I don't know. I also don't know how yeah, I know you've said that you're ready. Oh, here we, is it that? Do we have to pay? I thought she would just take us. Okay. Azura's coast region. I mean, is that going to be it? I don't know. Dead by Daylight's okay, but I'm pretty sure you just run in a circle and try not to die. Yeah. That's kind of... I got really into it. It had been out for about a year, but it was not as popular as it is now. And there was DLC. I think I bought like 4 DLC packs, and then they just kept coming and getting more and more expensive. And I kind of sat down and I realized, like, I'm not enjoying, like, I'm playing this because I need to get enough points to get the thing before the objective expires, and I'll have to wait until the next month to get... I don't know. It was almost more fun when I didn't really understand as much what was going on, because that's when it was actually scary. When it gets to the point that you all have your strategies, like it's completely gamified. Is no one going to deal with the giant bloody dinosaur on the friggin' dock? Yeah, I played it for a long time, and it was good. It was especially fun when you play as the killer, because they all work so differently. But again, it was almost more fun when I didn't know what was the perfect strategy to do. I didn't know exactly what I should be doing. But it's the sort of thing that, like, now, because it's been out for a while and people are so competitive, if I was to try and get back into it, you just get completely destroyed. Oh. Tell Fit. Okay, so we have not been this part of the map. But yeah, you do basically just what you have to do as human survivors, you have to turn on a bunch of generators and then figure out a way to escape. Whether it's like actually, no, that's wrong. I think I'm getting it mixed up with the Friday the 13th game. I think all you have to do in Dead by Daylight is turn on like 4 generators and then open the gate, and then you can leave. And the variety comes from all the different killers, all the different survivors, all the different maps. But it's like you do the generators every time. The Friday the 13th game, there was a load of different ways that you could, as Jason, right, in Friday the 13th? Yeah. Your objective is kill all the people, right? As the survivors, well, you could fix the car and then manually drive the car away. You could fix a radio and call for the police. You could figure out some kind of trap and trap the killer. There was different... It wasn't just every time, okay, find the generators, turn the generators on and open the gate and go. But then you only have the one killer, right? You only have Jason, which is... I think I've spoken about the Hellraiser game that's coming out, which I'm super suspicious of. It could be so awesome, but I don't think it will be. And there's also a Halloween, as in Michael Myers, in development, which is basically like the Friday the 13th game. I think it might be some of the devs from that. So you only have the one killer, but you have all different ways of dealing with it. That does not feel like the right way. What's our thing say? A monk? Oh, hang on, we didn't do that. Vevrana Arion. We didn't speak to a... Did it say a monk? Yeah, we didn't speak to a monk, I don't think. Oh, what have we done? I'm not seeing a monk anywhere. So, oh, is that going to be back? We're going to have to pay again. Oh, dear. That's the shit person. Oh, no, maybe not. I'm Vevrana Arion, a monk of Holomayan. The monastery is here on this island. Take the stone pathway north. Yeah, we've done that. The entrance is hidden by a magical shield. Wait or rest at the head of the path, and the portal will open again at dusk and dawn only. Dusk and dawn. Okay. Dusk and dawn. Well, dawn is 6 a.m., right? So dusk. Would that be 6 p.m.? I don't know. I mean, it's when the sun goes up and down, but I don't know what actual time that would be. I mean, I guess we'll go for dusk. Ooh, oh Jesus. Leave us alone. Can you not see we're trying to go through this awesome magic door? Honestly. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of gutted. I didn't see what the animation was. I don't know if it just lifted or dissolved. I don't know. Holomayan Monastery. Here we go. Well, we got shrines. I'm not seeing Maramilo, who I think we're supposed to meet here. You can find her in the library with Master Borello, the abbot and head of our secret order. What's the secret order? Oh, dissident priests. Okay. Rest in our beds. Ooh, we can rest, but don't take anything. Okay. Your prices? What's he selling? Not much. Okay, hang on. So that's the entrance. Oh, okay. We have places down there and nothing there. Let's try going right first. Maramilo. Okay. In that case, let's go left and we'll see what's there before we go do what we're supposed to. Avisa Omelis. Pilgrim. Ooh. This, I think, is new. We are fiercely loyal to the temple's ancient traditions, but we are troubled that the ultimate source of the tribunal's divinity might be the same as the source of Dagoth-Ur's evil power. We did not know that. Dagoth-Ur's power seems to wax as the tribunal's power wanes. Read the Progress of Truth and other documents of the Apocrypha in our library and you'll see why we are uneasy. Interesting. Ooh. Yeah, the same.
What is this regarding, Breton?
I don't know that there's anything here. Ooh, there's a basement with more people. Yeah, we haven't leveled up, and I don't know what our... I don't know what it would be if we leveled up right now. So I don't know what to train. Ooh, is this going to be a vendor, maybe? Water spear. That doesn't seem great. Bunch of those. Okay. Oh, so I read apparently you can make scrolls. Oh, very cool face paint, my guy. You can make scrolls in this by enchanting pieces of paper. That is so cool. And I'm pretty sure that's not in any other Elder Scrolls that I've played. And I don't know that we need to sleep right now, but I don't appreciate the wolf. I mean, I kind of do appreciate the wolf whistle, honestly. Right, let's speak to these two, but before we do, let's do a save. Do we have anything like main quest? No. Probably do with cleaning up these saves. So I don't think we've ever deleted any. Very good song by Pearl Jam called Dissident,
don't know where to begin. It is such
which
a
I will absolutely not sing for you. But this is good. They've met each other, I guess, now. There we go. Now we can actually see them. Okay, so Gilvis, how is it going? That, I think, is new as well. So long as the Ordinator's buoyant armigers and tribunal could contain the blight and Dagoth Ur's creatures within the ghost fence, faith in the temple's protective power was strong. But now travellers and settlements suffer from blight storms and marauding monsters, and the people fear the temple is losing its ages-old battle with the devil Dagoth Ur. Interesting. The Ordinators. They're the guards, aren't they? So what's Ghost Fens? Is that... I think that's a town, isn't it? Oh no, that's Ghost Gate. Ah. So Ghost Fence is like a ring, and the Ghost Gate is the entrance. Okay, what? I'm assuming that's somewhere that we will end up in the main quest. For right now, though, no idea. Oh, actually, that's about to go. Let me swap that over. There we go. If we can show ourselves able to confront Dagoth more effectively, Temple and the people will support us. Okay. I have reviewed the Apocrypha and have found 2 passages of particular interest. We've made copies. The Stranger and the Seven Vision. We have 2 other prophecies. The Lost Prophecy and the 7 Curses. Okay. Well, we'll take them. Ooh. Ooh. Hang on. We have also prepared a document for you called Kagranak's Tools. This document will explain to you and to others the terrible secret that the temple conceals about the true history of the tribunal and the corrupt nature of their divine powers. I've called that there's something sus going on. It is to conceal this secret that the temple persecutes the Nerevarine and the dissident priests. This persecution must stop. We must be united against the true enemy, Dagoth Ur. And if you are the Nerevarine, you must lead us against him. Okay, so we've got a shitload of info. The Hierographer. So the Hierographer and the Apocrypha. Okay, any other ographers? Temple height. I'm getting like a Dark Wraith vibe from Dark Souls. Like, people are being misled en masse. Nerevar. By the way, here are a few books from our library you might find of interest. The Real Nerevar, Nerevar Moon and Star, and Saint Nerevar. Okay, well, we got a bunch of stuff to read. Sixth House. Oh, hang on, that's new. I thought that's something we've heard before. The Sixth House. This is a new threat, and not yet widely recognised as another face of the devil Dagoth Ur. But it is clearly a sign of a coming crisis, and the temple may no longer be able to protect Morrowind. In such troubled times, the Dunmer may turn to the ancient pillars of faith, the ancestors and the Daedra, especially to the prophetic visions granted by Lord Azura. Then they may look to the Nerevarine, Saint Nerevar Reborn, to lead them against the grim armies of Dagoth Ur. Oh, we're not going to remember that, are we? Annotated your copy of the Lost Prophecy. A Cursed Blade. Ooh. Okay, I think that's everything. I think we've now spoken to them about everything. Do need to talk to Mira, though. Thank you, Joshua, for rescuing me. Now I'll stay here at Holomayan. Okay. So, do you have anything else? Caius has gone back. Yeah, I think all of this we've heard. Yeah. Okay, well shit, I guess that's that done. Do we maybe have to read these? They're the same. Well, I guess we have to go back now to Nabani Mesa, who unfortunately, the Ursulaku camp, we've basically been going sort of south down there. We made it all the way up north. We've never really been east anywhere here. Now we are Telfair. We took a boat, I think, to Sadrith Mora, then swam to Telfair to see the Dwemer. Now I guess we're here, so we could probably consider exploring some of these places. But right now we got to go back to the Ursulaku camp. Frustratingly, all the way up here, and I'm pretty sure there's no way of there's no Silt Strider. I think we might be able to catch a boat to Cool. Don't quote me on it. Yeah, I think we can get a boat to Cool. So that's at least the right side of the island. Or can we only go back to Vivek? Oh, we can only leave. Oh, crumbs, okay. We did also, we got 3 books given to us, didn't we? Not that one. Oh, Kagranak's tools. Dwemer miners discovered a great magical stone. By diverse methods, Lord Kagranak, High Priest and Magecrafter of the ancient Dwemer, determined that this magical stone was the heart of the god Lorcan, cast here in the Dawn Era as a punishment for his mischief in creating the mortal world. For anyone that doesn't know, Lorcan is, I think, called different names by different races. I think the Nords call him Shaw. I think there's another race that calls him something else. Then the Dunmer call him Lorcan. But he's sort of like the Prometheus figure. He sacrificed himself to form the mortal world. As punishment for his mischief in creating the mortal world. Determined to use its divine powers to create a new god for the exclusive benefit of the Dwemer, Kagranak forged 3 great enchanted artifacts, which are called Kagranak's tools. Wraithguard is an enchanted gauntlet to protect its wearer from destruction when tapping the heart's power. Sunder is an enchanted hammer to strike the heart and produce the exact volume and quality of power desired. Keening is an enchanted blade that is used to flay and focus the power that rises from the heart. When Kagranak used these tools on the heart in the Battle of Red Mountain, no one knows what happened, but the Dwemer race disappeared entirely from the mortal world. Lord Nerevar and Lord Dagoth retrieved these tools and didn't know what to do with them. Nerevar asked Dagoth to guard the tools while he went to consult with his councillors Vivek, Almexia, and Sothasil. Hang on, what? He left and spoke, and they decided to return together to Red Mountain to decide what to do. But while Nerevar was gone, Dagoth was tempted and confused by the powers of the tools. When Nerevar and the councillors arrived, he refused to give them up, claiming he had sworn to Nerevar to protect them. Then Dagoth fought with Nerevar and the councillors and was mortally wounded and driven off, and the tools were recovered. Then Nerevar and his councillors decided to take the tools for safekeeping. They all swore a great oath never to use the tools, but after Nerevar's death, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil yielded to temptation. They took these tools themselves and went to Lorkhan's heart buried beneath Red Mountain and gave themselves divine powers. I am going to have to go soon. But Dagoth had not died. We don't know what happened, but this is what we believe. His experiments with Kagranak's tools had joined him to the heart's divine nature in some way, so that he learnt to draw power directly from the heart. We conjecture that Dagoth, driven by anger and greed, used the heart without caution and restraint, and as a result, he has become terribly powerful and terribly mad. But the tribunal showed great care and restraint in their use of the tools, and so they were not driven mad, and they did many good things. Nonetheless, the tribunal too appeared to have been is that a spelling mistake? Clip that, clip that, clip that. Kagranak's tools are cursed. Stealing power from the heart of a god is a terrible folly, and fated to disaster. The tribunal is losing its battle to control the power of the heart. They are sustained by the same tainted power that drives Dagoth mad. They grow weak and cannot protect us from Dagoth. But even if they could, would we be wise to worship gods such as these? They conceal the truth from us out of shame. They persecute the Nerevarine and the dissident priests out of shame, when they should be welcoming them and enlisting their aid against Dagoth. The tribunal have done much good for Morrowind and the Dunmer, but they succumbed to the temptation of Kagranak's tools, and though these tools once may have seemed the instruments of salvation, now they must be seen as instruments of doom. Dun dun dun. Okay, well that's super spooky. I am going to have to go, folks. I can see the daylight. And I have to be up sooner than normal. So we will read the other two at a later point. But I guess we did what we aimed to do tonight. Maybe would have been better if we had enough time to also go to the Ursulaku camp, but I'll take the progress that we did tonight. I'll take that. So I'll be streaming tomorrow, like I am every day. Hopefully it will be I know I still owe you a long stream. I get into the game so much more. Maybe if we end up playing a new game tomorrow, we'll do a long one. I don't know. But I will be live regardless. It could be Dark Souls, it could be Crusader Kings, it could be something spooky, it could be something new. I don't know. But I'll be posting clips as well on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram like I do every day. All that jazz. But thank you so much to anyone and everyone that stopped by for tonight's stream. I truly hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening or your morning or whatever it might be. Yeah, don't pull the sword out. That's not the goodbye vibe we want to give. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope you take the absolute utmost care, because you're important, even if it doesn't feel like it sometimes. We're all important. We all matter. And you matter. So be kind to yourself, please. That's hard for me to do sometimes.
On your way.
Love that guy's face paint. I wish we could. That's one good thing about the later Elder Scroll. Like Skyrim, the face paint on point. Every race can do it. There's loads of options, loads of colours. Oh, it's so good. Okay. I think that's everything.